How's it going, YouTube? It's your boy Ron, and welcome back to another episode of our Pokemon Stadium 2 walkthrough series. In the previous episode, we were able to retrieve our 7th badge of Johto, and now we are finally able to get our 8th and final badge of the Johto Gym Leader Castle. But of course, the final Gym Leader, Clair of Blackthorn Gym, is what's stopping us from our final badge. So of course, as always, there are 2 trainers to go through, the cool trainers, so let's just get started and picking out our team. And Clair is a dragon type user. There are only 2 types that are weak to it, being ice and dragon. However, there really wasn't any good dragon type moves introduced in the 2nd generation. 2 notable attacking moves, 3 of them, excuse me, being Dragon Breath, Twister, and Dragon Rage. And the first 2 I just mentioned are not exactly that great in terms of raw power. And Dragon Rage is a set base move, meaning it only does 40. So we don't have many dragon type moves to choose from, or even Pokemon for that matter. So Ice is predominantly what we're going to want to be using. So in terms of picking out a good team that'll be able to combat Clair pretty well, gonna need some Ice types. So I will be bringing out... do want to bring out Starmie, because this is where we are going to be seeing a bit more of a difficulty curve after Clair, and especially once we get towards the Elite Four, things are going to get a little bit more tricky than we may expect them to be. So let's see what other Pokemon I can bring out. While there aren't going to be too many obstacles to be aware of, I still want to bring out a decent team. Other than that, still Kadabra to use. You know what? I'll bring out Voltorb. And for last measures, what can I bring out? I'll bring out a ground type. Maybe not the most ideal against Clair, but still not a bad choice to bring. And it'll be Donphan. Alright, so first gonna pick out the items for her. Paralysis Cure, Confusion, Quick Claw. Goldberry's gonna be good. Actually, I'll give King's Rock, give Voltorb the Goldberry, and possibly for freezing. So let's just get started with this team and see where this takes us. So the first trainer will be a cool trainer female. I'm in heavy training with my sights on the summit. Would you spar with me? So certainly not a bad team even for the trainer of the 8th gym. But I'm gonna go ahead with a lot of grass types. Maybe a fire type or something would have been useful.
Final gym. Awaiting the challenger are the members of Blackthorn Gym. The first battler is Gloria, a cool trainer.
Donphan, having lots of raw power, should still be able to do a good job. Jigglypuff, go ahead with Earthquake.
Wow! Serious damage!
Yeah, yikes. We're gonna raise its physical defense. It's gonna be a little bit useless now. But
One
we'll
Pokemon is still capable of going up, but the other one looks tired. Body slam! That's it! Oh! Knockout!
Since there really wasn't many Dragon-type Pokemon introduced in this generation, and even the first one only having 3, we're not really going to be seeing that many of them in this Gym Leader Castle. In fact, even when we hit round 2, that's going to be the same story. Gen 2 is really only more notable for combating the Psychic-type Pokemon, they didn't really do a great job in this generation in terms of adding balance for dragon types. They certainly did add more moves, but didn't exactly help balance it out in terms of adding more Pokemon or adding more offensive and even adding a defensive type. Of course, later generations fixed that. But of course, since we're still in the first two generations, we don't really see
it fell asleep.
So sleep. Just to not prolong this, I am gonna switch. I was lucky the first sleep powder didn't.
Here comes a Pokemon switch. Oh, it's Kadabra. What'll it do? The hit lands right off.
Too much.
How will this newly
simple
switched
psychic
out Pokemon fare?
Even Thunder Punch would have been faster.
A psychic blast.
Of course, not it being a speed run doesn't really matter. But of course, if this were using certain moves, it does shorten some time.
Just one Pokemon remains.
Oh,
it's on it!
I'll be honest, it is. I love watching Pokemon speedruns. There is a lot of skill in being able to calculate all the math right away, straight away, predicting the possible teams. It's super RNG based. As much as I love this game and it's one of my top favorites, there's still a good amount I do not know about the more competitive speedrunning limits of this game. But a simple first battle against Gloria complete. I'm furious. I can't help myself. Losing steams me. So now we move on to the second trainer, the cool trainer male. Go around with me before you shoot for the top. And he brings out all three of the current starters of this generation and the first, all in their first form evolution. Let's see. It is a little bit of a mixed variety. However, I'm gonna go with... Should still be safe with this.
The next opponent is Cool Trainer Vince. He's certain to be a tough opponent.
Alright, Charmander. Just go ahead and go with raw power and go for the psychics. Because once after this battle, when we reach Clair, as always, the gym leader provides the trickiest part of picking the team.
Vicious attack. Hit! That was good.
Oh, about half. Okay.
The heated action continues.
Knock it out.
A psychic blast. That's it. Yes, it's going down. What Pokemon will appear next?
And of course, for those who haven't played many of the trainers we faced so far throughout Gym Leader Castle, we will be seeing them again, of course, in the Cup runs. There are also a few we haven't seen yet, mainly just because they are saved for the Stadium Cups. But when we get to them, we'll see many of them, and a lot of their teams are more notable here or there for causing a lot of pain for many of the casual players of this game, and of course speedrunners alike.
Sparks are flying from both competitors.
And many of those are round 1 and round 2, since for speedrunning you are only limited to rental Pokemon, who are, as we kind of already seen just a hint of, not exactly equipped with the greatest movesets, and are of course balanced to not make the game too easy. You certainly can do it, it's just very difficult.
Okay. In
fact, when I was younger and I first got into this game, I didn't have the transfer pack that I believe came with the first game, so you were able to, of course, move your own Pokemon from your handheld to the 64. So I was mainly just using rentals, and it was not fun. The rental team isn't exactly, as I said, balanced to your favorite moves that you would like, so you just kind of have to roll with what the game gives you.
The number of remaining Pokemon
it's acceptable
is 2
in
to
the
1.
first round, but of course round 2, where it becomes a big challenge, it's just very difficult without putting any proper strategy involved. Although still fun, it has a very high degree of difficulty.
And there goes the battle.
But of course, having the ability to use your own team is just as nice too. So we were able to defeat Cool Trainer Vince, not really an issue. I suppose there must be many tough trainers. With both of them out of the way, we now are faced with the last trainer of Gym Leader Castle, being Clair the Leader. I am Clair, the Dragon User. You're challenging me. And has 2 of her Dragon types, being her staple Kingdra, which we will definitely see, and Dragonair. However, the rest of her team is still dangerous. Kingdra, as I said, will be the #1 guarantee. I do want to hope for Rhydon and Arcanine because they will be relatively easy knockouts. It's Ampharos and Lapras and to a certain extent Dragonair that are the ones that are concerning me a little bit more. I would like to bring Voltorb because of the Mirror Coat. A lot of her Pokemon, except Rhydon, are going to be using special moves. It's just a very big risk. I'm gonna go for Vaporeon, definitely Starmie, and I'll bring Kadabra.
The challenger has finally made it to the final
It's always
gym
the gym
leader,
leaders that
Clair
provide the
of
biggest
Blackthorn
challenge,
Gym.
picking out the team.
Let's see if the challenger can snatch victory from her ferocious dragon Pokemon.
So it is Kingdra. Since Kingdra is dual water and dragon, Ice is only going to just do a fair amount of damage. It is most likely going to go for the Dragon Breath. For, of course, extra power.
Here's
and also the chance
move.
of paralysis.
It's by paralysis.
Okay, if we can get a freeze, that would be
What
very
will the
good.
trainer do now? That gives little
Freeze.
damage.
Just going to have to go for the chip damages.
Both battlers still look fresh and ready for more.
Quick Claw was able to prevail and no paralysis.
What's that? Oh, it's frozen solid.
Beautiful to see. Beautiful to see.
It's encased in ice.
The frozen status is a benefit for us that could potentially turn us in our favor.
It can't do a thing but await defeat.
Beautifully said,
How's
announcer.
that? That was a glancing blow.
And the beauty with frozen status in the second generation is unless hit with the fire move, you were stuck in that state until taken out. So with this last Ice Beam and no paralysis, I will say that's actually very lucky on its own.
It has no strength left.
The luck was on our side this time, and we were able to take out
What
Kingdra
Pokemon will appear
fairly
next?
easy, unexpected.
Oh, it's
Rhydon. So her last is most likely Dragonair since it's only weak to Ice and Dragon.
A hot
As
battle
long
is
as we can go
unfolding.
ahead first. And the paralysis stopped us. This should do a fair amount of
There's the
damage, but it
shot.
shouldn't take it out.
Hit. That inflicted some damage.
Rhydon with pretty high attack stat. But this Surf will knock it out.
Ride that surf.
2 pieces that hinder Rhydon
That
horribly.
struck home.
Bad special defense and a 4 times weakness to
KO'd by
water
one
moves.
hit. Is there any way of stopping
And the last should be
incredible
Dragonair, as I
Pokemon
said,
force?
just because of the weak Ice
Oh,
typing.
it's Dragonair.
To be
This
expected.
is the last Pokemon.
And
Number of
it
remaining
will outspeed
Pokemon
me,
is 3 to
so
1.
it could possibly knock out Vaporeon. And with Outrage,
What's next?
oh, I actually, Claire brought up a good
Hit
point.
lands right off.
Oh, didn't even knock me out. How sad. But Outrage is another Dragon type move I completely forgot about. It is one of the strongest Dragon type moves in the game, and the strongest Dragon type move in this generation. Very powerful. After 2 hits, it does put the user in confusion, so to kind of balance out the power draw. That will knock us out.
Down it goes.
Thank you, Baypar. Beautiful service from you. Thank you.
That failed.
So I'll go ahead and just bring out Kadabra. No need to bring out Starmie.
Oh, it's Kadabra.
So luck definitely was on our side this time. Very thankful for that. The freeze certainly helped. Kadabra just has to land this psychic and that'll be it.
That settles this battle.
Beautiful.
That's it. Stage clear.
Oh, what I expected to be a hard battle was thankfully a better outcome than I would have expected. I'm amazed. I've never expected anyone to beat me. Very thankful she picked out a team that was going to be weak to water and ice. Couldn't have asked for a better team. And with that takes us to getting all 8 of our gym badges. Of course, the cutscene doesn't play here since I've already progressed further. We normally would have seen the entrance to what we are going to be tackling, of course, in the next episode, is the Elite Four, made up of 4 powerful trainers that specialize in their own typing that prevent us from going to the final step, which is the champion. However, as I already said and have continued to say throughout the series, we always leave those challenges for the next episode. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. We have thankfully gone through the Johto Gym Leader Castle pretty easily. There were some hiccups, but we were able to successfully go through it. And now the final task of the whole series is to get past the Elite Four. They will be one of our greatest challenges so far, but hopefully we should still be able to prevail through. So until then, guys, thank you so much for watching, and until the next episode, I will see you then. Take care.